footsteps, but that's not going to deter ZywOo with the dual Berettas in towards short. Flashbang over the top allows the peek on through, and it is perfect. ZywOo strikes first, and he is not going to be falling yet. Looking for more action. ZywOo with the dual Berettas taking everybody down.
Yeah, 3 kills straight away towards short, and he wants a bit more. But you don't really want to offer yourself up to ZywOo. You want to stay around the corner and hope that he doesn't come for you. May just able to collect res. There's even a flank coming down the bottom of the ramp too. ZywOo gets himself the 4K, secures it with the dual Berettas.
I think one thing you have to give him credit for is when he sets up these flash plays for ZywOo. Because we know ZywOo doesn't always like to take initiative by himself, but I'm seeing more and more often Apex flash ZywOo in, try and get ZywOo involved early.
So you didn't see Spinks asking to be set up a lot. So change that up a bit. And Brolin, he's gone aggressive and gets himself a double through the smoke. That's great work. That's the kind of opening you would love to see from Brolin. Get that rifle going for NIP early, and they've cut open this A site.
That's a huge win, but it's a very difficult spot to clear. Convict's definitely got the read on it. And okay, almost given the opportunity. Spinks is the one that comes out ahead though.
Should be fine to save at this point. I also think you get to see what I was talking about with...
All right, let's see what he can do with it. Looks for the aggressive peek, comes on through, and that is quick from ZywOo. Gets the op in his hands and immediately makes his mark known.
And he has got himself a bit of a lineup. Look at Rez making plays on B though. He's gone through on his own, nearly doubles up on the Magisk, and he does! From the grave, Rez will burn him away, the tick damage, and that's opened up B. Alexi B can hang around while the rest of his teammates relocate back to this B site. NIP, they've got to thank Rez for just pressuring in towards B, winning that fight against Spinks.
And those 2 kills on B was big.
That he has almost molded single-handedly. And they are about to pressure him. ZywOo doesn't miss the first. Second, though, will not have enough time to connect. Rez, really important trade to come in there. Stop ZywOo from finding that level of impact that we know he can. And they're continuing to push forward in the final few seconds of this round. 20 to go. And Magisk get headshot, spots out the bomb carrier, but does not connect. Spinks will get a kill, though. And then it's Apex. It's all about Apex's short. He has to take one down, and the bomb will fall. Config spotted moving through the smoke. There's not enough time to get back to the bomb. Apex has won the round here for Vitality.
NIP did nothing then to cause any utility, and actually Config even just goes down before the clock ticks over. But Vitality still had 2 smokes left then when they'd already won the round, and they're safe in gap and could just end the round by himself.
Yeah, they saw a good utility on the Vitality side because they take that initiative drive towards ramp and they stack back towards B. They have so many nades left, and they can just get back into position.
Vitality has their moment there. Quick from NIP to establish some ramp control, but Apex runs on down, and Brolin's head rolls down the ramp to the bottom. A good start to the round here for Vitality off the back, and ZywOo might get another.
He's looking for this, isn't he? You can see him peering on through, trying to get a little gap there that he can find this player. Lexi going to be spotted any second. There's the gun barrel, and there's the kill for ZywOo. And trick. Oh my God, ZywOo!
Nice flake on to head trick. Now Config looking to try and open up this B site, but Dupree will not fall. It's still around, but perfect flash from Magisk. That's going to be easy for Dupree. Let's have a look on the replay. Apex kicks it off. Beautiful start to the round. There, this kill, sure.
That makes sense.
This shot.
Yeah, I thought so.
BS.
Yeah, can we get an enhance on that?
And it's the Glocks again for NIP.
Practicing the run boost. It felt like they were going to set that up, but it didn't actually take place. Apex, okay. Little dink at range, 1 HP, but ZywOo gets to continue practicing his flicks.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Obviously, against this round, it's expected to just dominate them, but I would be surprised if he just keeps doing this against gun rounds. I've just seen it so many times where ZywOo is just able to take over ramp.
It's the same spot, he just loves it.
So it's impossible to get him out of it, really. It's just ridiculous.
Team kill.
Oh no, Config. Fired up, for good reason. The Woo is here.
Seeing Apex just makes me happy. Seeing Apex happy makes me happy.
What about him, Sad?
I do it for Danny.
You know, we
Just from the site, Molly's going to push ZywOo back into the site itself, so he'll just retreat, send the rifles forward instead. Oh, getting involved as Mage is running forward, cuts the head off Alexi B. hettrick tries to respond. 15 seconds left here for NIP. They have to leap towards the plant. Config intelligently dodges the plant spot that is common, so the AWP can't spam through. And NIP do get the bomb down. So a 3 versus 3 retake scenario for Vitality.
Couple of kits in play, but it's going to be an absolute brawl. No utility on either side of the server, so they just have to fight their way into this. And Config, he's a man that likes to take a fight. Goes down after one. ZywOo with that trade swaps to the M4. He's going to tap onto that bomb, draw them out. hettrick's so low as well. It's going to be the one taking the first contact. Spinks is
they're calling the bluff right now. This plant's so wide. It's so wide, so they can just hide around the corner. And Spinks can just hold it. They can't do anything about it. They don't know he's on the defuse. They don't round the corner. They don't try to fight him. And Config putting the bomb too wide on the plant. It just drops back towards elevator. Reds is still applying pressure rather towards B. He's pretty close towards Spinks' spot. And Reds will go around to his death. So now there's actually 30 seconds left. Mage is still over on this A side of the map, and the rotation can start to come through. Love a kill through the smoke here. That would make things a little more doable, and he's so close onto Config, but not enough damage connected to confirm that kill.
They've got 2 smokes there. Dupree's got a lot to work with. This Molotov is perfect. There's 2 players there. They're flushed out immediately from that position.
This is good. This is really well worked from Vitality to get into the site here. They're going for it. And May just gets onto the site, sticking it again inside of the smoke. This time, Config gets him off the defuse, but Spinks doubles up, and he's still got Dupree with him. Spinks is killing everyone, and Config wrapping around the side. The lineup, it saves NIP.
out, but the utility makes it doable. Not quite enough, though.
What a 4K from Spinks, though. That is unreasonable. Config, this reposition is fantastic, right? You've just killed 2 players that were pushed up close there. There's no way.
Sandiari allows the CTs to sneak up close and go for that potential peek. Brolan was good in this fight last time, but this time, Vegas bests him.
Oh, but the replies there from hettrick, and Apex runs out of ammo. Spinks is here too, and every fight taken for Vitality is traded out or just beaten.
He's looking like he wants to get involved. Feels like the fight has to be taken towards him. A flash over the top. ZywOo gets one. Apex does fall.
Ooh, moving into the site. That single smoke that NIP have has to go in deep. It can't be the standard smoke exec, but it is nothing for Magisk. ZywOo and Dupree both emerge, and it's all good for Vitality in the long run.
Unfortunate from him in that spot is the Dupree flick out. First bullet isn't accurate enough. And then Spinks on the flank confirms the kill into hettrick. So good work for Vitality, a celebration of that round.
But
oh,
he's going to swap it over.
Short-lived.
He had the spawn for mid, so why not take it? So now it's Danger Man with the AWP. Magisk out long, gets one in a second as well. Deadly from him. Spinks falls on back. Still have to get through him. He's actually a little bit out in the open here, taking a fight with Rez, and Spinks drops another.
Yeah, Spinks is having a great time here. They just did so much. That first kill, I don't even think he meant to get that. I think he was shooting someone jumping up with the sandbags and went through the tarp.
And NIP have struggled with this short position all game long. ZywOo's here.
Yep, ZywOo has got the AWP at the ready. Spinks again just tapping away, and ZywOo will close. 9-6 half.
That's so fast.
Whoa. It is so fast around the backside here.
Oh, God. That's not a flash.
Well, the longer they take to do this, the quicker Alexi B is going to reveal himself. It is just one, but surely they don't expect Config. They haven't seen him, and he's the second player around the backside, but it might not be anybody for him to kill because everybody from NIP is doing their job effectively. Brolin takes Spinks and ZywOo, the 2 top performers, off of the server with the USP. Yeah, I don't think you really want to waste too many rounds when you can get on the guns as quickly as possible at this point. Both the teams respect each other. hettrick, well, he loves money. So he's going to go and get some.
Yeah, these guys don't want to give him the money. They want to scrabble out of that. Don't want to feed that hettrick MP9 and eventual AWP that will be the child of it. Config, the FAMAS gets 2. And Lexi B was behind him. So easy to get the...
And they will come back to this B site.
It's only Rez there at the moment because of the setup in mid, and ZywOo and Dupree with stereo frags. B is opened on up. Dupree is looking to continue to accelerate. Config gets deleted.
Wow.
And that's B open. That's the bomb planted.
That's a ferocious round, isn't it? Look how quick they just speed up and just blister through the defense. There's absolutely nothing they could have done about that.
On
yeah,
that
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure every Ukrainian sniper looks up to Simple.
for NIP. 10-8 down. Could really do with this round win here, as their money has been spent on this one. What a shot from hettrick. Quick on the trigger. ZywOo's out of the round early.
Massive kill to be finding immediately, and Brolin wants to find some more. Runs on through, Maroons Dupree. Apex taking control and towards short. Feels like he has to do something in response, and almost given the opportunity. Players dancing around, but he can't connect the shots.
v5 thought he had the advantage. Now he goes in.
Oh, Apex, they're feeding him nearly a second kill. If he does get to that, it's a different round. But as it stands, it's still really difficult to see Vitality get into this one. Maybe they can wall bind through the wall.
Yeah.
That's probably the most likely way of getting a kill here.
He's standing in a bit of a middle ground there where he won't get banged, and now they have this double setup in short, and one can take contact. He won't be ready for the follow-up.
May just swings. Good catch on Alexi. That was a low HP player down. And hettrick right through the smoke. Track the tracers. Ooh. Oh, that should have been a kill for Config. He's offered one up to Spinks. Flank coming through the ramp from Rez now. But it is the 1 versus 2. Spinks, gets caught. hettrick runs over the top. Confident enough to close it out with a pistol. Maybe this boost will be effective. ZywOo hasn't spotted the head of anybody up on top of one. Config is going to have to wait a while before his opportunity comes in. And there's the chance, but ZywOo is the player he's fighting. And he's so close to taking him down with a wall bang. Although, the NIP player staying up in this position, you know, I thought they were about to take more casualties in a row. They still should go down without much of a fight here, as Vitality move towards default, getting that bomb down and keeping 4 players up against the 3 of NIP.
Yeah, the utility is just simply overwhelming here. Dupree's actually taking the aggressive fight and actually gives up his life there, but ZywOo, well, he's not taking any chances. Takes 2 lives of his own. That one goes, as you'd expect, Vitality up onto 13.
So NIP have put themselves in this position where pressure is on them in this next gun round. Oh man, it really just tickles him.
Yeah, this is speed. Speed behind this. ZywOo's up towards short with his teammate in behind him, Brolin. Sending a few shots to the smoke, does a lot of damage, but eventually will be cleared out by Dupree. Now they should check the sandbags. They know there's a player there. They seem to be aware of it anyway, but Dupree is not going to commit to it. Instead, focuses on the ramp fight, and hettrick just swings out.
Oh,
look at the gap. Look at the gap that Apex has found. ZywOo's watching it. Config. Now they have to be aware, but they've lost control of the site, and they're being fought from so many different angles. There is nothing NIP can do about this. It just feels so uncomfortable.
Like he has to stay towards Crane and support because hettrick's like isolated there. He can't do anything. That just leaves that massive opening in towards short that Apex is just able to walk on through.
Smart from Vitality.
Oh yeah, this is great timing.
Yeah, it's perfect from Vitality, really. And now they'll just walk up. NIP start to lean towards B, thinking they have no ramp controls. A couple of sound cues being made right now for Dupree, but it's too late. There's just one player here, and Alexi B's not going to be able to get anything done here. Dupree easily takes him out. Perfect round from Vitality just to dodge all the information gathering from NIP. And then Apex, the Predator, let off the leash.
Spinks as well, easy to collect.
He's overtaken ZywOo.
Yeah, well, ZywOo's just not needed to do anything, which I think that's kind of what you want to be saying if you're a Vitality fan, right? If ZywOo's not needed, this team is terrifying.
Yeah, man, it's like you got the fancy chocolates out back that you don't even need to bring them out. Everyone's happy with the Mars bars.
Sick. That's a great analogy. I would definitely go with that one.
Everyone can relate to that.
So what is ZywOo then? To A, they have to trust it. Rez is on the flank now, though. And this could go the other way. Brolin's here to try and stop it. Apex's call might come back to bite them. 24 seconds, and the rotation is back for NIP. This is giving them a shot to stay in this one, but Spinks right through the smoke. ZywOo gets onto the site and puts the bomb down. But remember, Rez was always on the flank. He sensed that B presence leaving, and he immediately started to move behind them. So maybe he can get something done from the ramp flank. It's one already for Rez. Peek out from Dupree is immediate, but it's a 2 versus 2, and the Vitality players are half HP. Then Brolin comes over the top of the site, leaving it all on ZywOo, and the defuse is being stuck around the corner. ZywOo is the first, but can't get around the corner in time. NIP will defuse the bomb and stay alive for at least...
Cues. The CTs are always going to beat you to the bomb site, and you see that here. Even though they're able to bring it somewhat close, it's not enough in this round.
It's actually really impressive. They get the bomb down, and
they've got to make sure they've got a solid site take here.
straight up hit. Spinks leading the charge with low HP, and why not? Trade is there, but there's no one immediate. Dupree eventually comes on through, but everybody falls. Alexi B with a massive double, and ZywOo in a 1v3 that doesn't even get off the ground.
Putting up a bit more resistance with their early utility. Yeah, he flicked off, right? Yeah.
Oh, no, you were right on it, ZywOo.
Well, that could be the difference.
Yeah.
Config plays a headshot. alexiB senses his opportunity to slip through the smoke and try and get into a better position to defend from. He realizes if he just sits behind the smoke screens, it's unlikely they're able to do much, but he's forced to do exactly that. He can stand and fight. Nate goes through onto Dupree. Does a lot of damage, but no denial of the plant. Vitality fall back into the 5 versus 3 post-plant position. ZywOo has the AWP at the sandbags. It's so tough to see a world in which NIP pull this one back.
Yeah, even with the couple of smokes, it's just so tricky. You don't have the molly for sandbags. You've got so much to do.
And ZywOo stays in the exact same position. No issues for Vitality until this point. alexiB starts to move into the fight. Config quick on the headshot. They're sticking the defuse. They're holding the defuse. NIP, they stay up again. Oh my god, it keeps happening.
The smokes actually create enough chaos, and when the bomb's planted...
They call them the ninjas for a reason, right? What an absolute defuse there. A 3-on-5, and Vitality can't hold the post plant. alexiB, another mammoth round from him. They go back to A. Look at this aggressive control. Brolin is already pushing on down.
Vitality have never lost a 5 versus 3.
Oh, well, okay, especially to alexiB, right?
Yeah, it hasn't happened. Except for the last round.
You might be about to have a very angry Vitality group of fans coming your way, Dinko.
Well, he did it last round, so, you know.
Oh, head trick moving alone into mid, though. Surely he gets traded. He gets the shot off. Can he get back? Oh, misses the second.
Oh. Yeah, that's tough for head trick. That'll be a tough one to swallow, but it's still recoverable here. alexiB makes no secret about his location. Utility keeps coming in. Double flashes. Connect onto alexiB's vision.
He doesn't mind being loud here. He doesn't mind being known because the unknown factor is Brolin on this flank.
He's far away.
Coming on through. Yeah, but look at the bomb. They have to go back to B. And look where Brolin's going to be. He can unravel everything here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's Apex that's the unraveler because it's all now onto alexiB.
Yeah, what a shot from Apex. alexiB now left alone. And although NIP have pulled off some ridiculous rounds, this one seems a little bit too far gone. He will catch Spinks on the edge of the gap, but Apex's position in tandem with Dupree should be enough to confirm this. And the molly, not good enough to be used in the right position. alexiB goes into the fight, and Apex comes out on top. Vitality go 2-0 on their way home to Paris. One more best of 3, and they lock themselves a spot at the Paris Major.
Yeah, fair play to Apex in that final round. He stepped up for his team when they needed him. That shot onto the flanking player, fantastic. He ends with a 3K.